And so, Jace, give me your Fat Day Friday. What's your cheat day look like?
My cheat day is I'm going in there after practice, the Fast Fridays. You're going in there right afterwards into the cafeteria. I'm getting wings, as many as I can put on a plate, blue cheese, each and every different flavor, pizza, and then I'm going to finish it off with some ice cream. That's my stereotypical. That's what I had every
wings
Friday.
And pizza. He inherited that from his father.
Wings and pizza. So playing on a Sunday, so you have 48 hours approximately, or 36 somewhere in there to burn that off. So wings and pizza and beer. Not beer, but you got it. Okay.
Well, that too.
Yeah. And then Trav,
caloric intake. I'm going. So mine starts as soon as I weigh in the mornings. Gosh, I'm still playing, so I don't even know if I should be telling everybody.
I forgot about the donuts. Friday morning.
No, I was about to say, so every Friday the QBs go and get donuts, and shout out to Lamar's Donuts. It's a historical donut shop here in Kansas City. And I see that yellow box, man, and I just go in and I get two nice fluffy glazed donuts.
Fluffy glazed.
Yeah, and that's just where I start, like, before practice. And then once practice ends, I usually grab some barbecue and just enjoy it. But I throughout the week, I'm pretty
you're strict also. Yes. But also look, you're the GOAT, so you don't want to give away what you're eating right now, right?
Can't do that. And I will say it has gone up a level since Taylor has come into the picture, because she loves to bake.
That sourdough, those Pop-Tarts.
She got sourdough Pop-Tarts, sourdough cookies. I mean, it goes on and on. She loves to make cinnamon rolls. So I'm not gonna lie. I used to look at your cheat meals as like, man, at least I'm not cheating that crazy,
dude. Well, wait. What's interesting is, so you guys don't have cheat days after your games.
I mean, after the game, you're usually pretty free eating. At least I was.
Yeah.
Like right after the game, I'm going to eat whatever I want now that I just played.
But was that as ceremonial as your Fat Guy Friday, or
not usually? Because the day, like right after the game, was never always going to the same spot. Whereas like Fat Guy Friday, you always are in the building.
Yeah.
So like you and your teammates, like
kind of catch that routine of it.
I forgot to say, like we would always, I think it's Baylor's Donuts in Philadelphia. And then the calf would always have certain food there. So that was more the ritual of the cheat meal. And then after games, you're going out with family. If they're in town, you're doing whatever. But yeah, you're usually pretty loose with what your intake is as well.
Well, let me ask you this. Now I'm just curious really quickly. After games, do you ever require a quiet moment?
Maybe at your locker. I mean, what do you think, Trav?
Yeah, not at home games.
Or when it felt really quiet, actually, was when we lost. Because even when you lose, you're going to go out with your family, but you're thinking of like all the plays that didn't go right. Like you're not even mentally there and present because you're still in that game. And the moment I would get back to my house, I would get my iPad and I would rewatch the game. Like with nothing happening, everybody else is asleep, and I'm up at 2, 3 in the morning, especially if it's a night game and you're going through all the plays and thinking. That was when it really was like the quiet moment. In victory, not so much. For whatever reason, I was, you're partying, you're having fun.
It's hard to win in the NFL, man. I'll enjoy this. No need to be quiet now. No, I think I have a lot of moments of reflection. I have a lot of moments of those quiet moments where you're kind of just appreciating either where you are or you're dreaming about being somewhere bigger. I think I've always had those moments. I'll never not have those moments, and they kind of come more sporadically than they do just after a game. But I think I'm with Jason on that one. When it's one that hurts, you need to have that voice of reason. You have to watch the film. You have to sit there and figure things out on your own before you can attack it the next workday. But I'm so fortunate. I was telling you, man, win or lose, I've always got somebody at the game or a bunch of people watching to, especially at the home games or the big games in the playoffs, there's always somebody there to enjoy it with. And if we're winning, we're having a blast, and there's not much quiet going around.
But when you're losing, it's so nice to have that support, but also you're also left really with yourself. That's what I was wondering. It's like, and I'm just curious for the both of you, in the losses, when you're watching film that night, are you watching broadcast or are you watching the silent game film?
Silent game film.
You're watching, they call it the all 22. It's basically, you get a sideline view and you get behind like line of scrimmage view.
Yeah.
Like looking at it like from the back side of it. Yeah.
Game time.
And that usually gets uploaded if it's a home game
like
very
right away.
Quickly. If it's in a away game, those are even worse. You want to talk about quiet? Be on an airplane after a loss going back across the country.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You get 3 to 4 hours of quiet time there.
John Cena recently announced he will be retiring from WWE. Who should his final match be against?
Ooh, that's a good one. Just saying.
That says it all. That says it all.
2 of my favorites,
man.
Man,
that's I have a tiny bit of influence in the booking of it, but it really is just it's whoever John wants. Really, that's what it comes down to. Whoever he wants,
that makes sense.
That should he right. It's not me or Nick Carr, Triple H. It's just it's whoever John wants. That guy has earned it. And you know what? Awesome. The best part about John is he comes as advertised. So who you think he is, that's who he is. And he's a good dude. Cool. And I love that guy. Yeah.
It feels like it, man. And everything that guy does, he is like so authentic and like, you never see him being somebody different. That's a great, well put.
No, he's a good dude, man. And kind. He's really cool. And that stuff matters to me these days, any day. But like if somebody's kind and cool.
All right. As a dad, do you know how many times I've seen Moana? It is such a great film. You killed it. Like, I don't know, man. What was that like? You guys just came out with Moana 2 not too long ago.
Yeah, we had Moana 2 at the end of last year. And it's amazing that you never know in our business what's going to hit, what's not. Just like you prepare for your season. You never know where you're going to go. You guys could be. You just come off a Super Bowl win. You never know what happens. Every season brings a different alchemy and a different energy. Every movie is different. That was the most gratifying part about Moana is just this global, I think, embrace of Polynesian culture.
You beat me to it. And that's what I love about
teaching everybody, man.
All of the Disney movies that I like the most are the films that really do a great job of highlighting the cultures that they represent, whether it's Moana, Coco, really like Princess and the Frog in Louisiana. I think that's an older one. But Moana is just such a fantastic film, and it really does capture Polynesian culture. You might be the most well-suited to perform a live action of Maui out of any voice actor, right? Like,
we're doing it. We're doing live action.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So live action Moana. I have to actually film. I have 5 more days of filming live action Moana, and it's all the songs.
Let's go.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And so we'll do that, and live action Moana come out next summer. We can't wait.
Hell yeah.
And the director, Tommy Kail, is the director of Hamilton. You know, that little play that maybe a few people have seen.
Just a few people seen it.
I've seen it. I don't know who else has.
That's a good one.
But it was awesome, man. Yeah, can't wait for that.
Awesome.
Of all your acting co-stars, who would make the best WWE tag team partner?
Oh, easy. Kevin Hart. For
Kevin
sure.
Hart, I knew it. Oh,
Philadelphia boy.
Here we go, baby.
Listen, every time you guys team up, it's iconic,
electric.
man.
Promos would be incredible.
Oh, it'd be crazy.
The most epic.
Dude, I called him one time. As a matter of fact, we're getting ready to shoot Jumanji 3 in about a month.
Congratulations. Hell yeah.
The Jumanjis have been some of my favorites.
Can't wait to work with Kev again. But man, his nickname, I always joke about this. Kevin Hart's wrestling nickname will be Honky Pete.
Honky Pete.
You gotta give us some depth. How did you get Honky Pete?
You don't want to know, but he's just.
We did read you're going to be working with friends of the show, Leonardo DiCaprio and Martin Scorsese on your next film. What are you guys working on?
Yeah, okay. Well, can you tell us anything? Or
I can. Yeah, I'm happy to. So it's going to be Martin Scorsese and Leo. You guys, he was on the show. It's an amazing show, by the way. Emily Blunt as well, who will produce it with me. So this story is based off of a man by the name of Napi Pulava. And that name won't mean much to you guys now, but Napi Pulava, just so you guys know, is a man who lived, who's still alive. He just turned 90. He was the godfather of all of the islands of Hawaii.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So imagine Casino and Goodfellas wrapped up in Hawaii, and he ruled the islands. And he was that guy. And I will play Nappy.
I didn't even know that took place on the islands.
It's incredible. And the story is incredible. Nick Bilton is writing it. He's writing it now. Scorsese has a script. We should connect with him next week. But also, I mean, for me to work with Leo, to work again with one of my favorites, Emily, but also to work with, one of the GOATs in Scorsese.
Yeah, Scorsese.
So I'm honored to play this role, honored to work with Scorsese. Can't wait.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Hell yeah.
Forward to that.
Man, I'm already looking forward to it.
You said Emily. I thought when you said former co-star you thought would make a great wrestler, I thought you were going to go Emily Blunt. That's where I thought you were going to go. But
she'd make a great one too. She's a badass. She's a force.
That's right. That's right.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what did you think of Jason's WrestleMania appearance?
My laughing is an indication.
Very brief.
No, it's not. You know what? I'll give it a 9.9.
How about it? This guy, he's a generous man. He's a generous man.
It was cool.
Out of 100. Out of 100.
Well, here's what I love about that. Understand that like in our world of pro wrestling, even though pro wrestling is global and it's publicly traded these days, the idea that a celebrity and someone who is at the top of their game, who's made it, who's just the greatest, like you, anytime anyone comes into the world of pro wrestling, it's the greatest thing to us. Doesn't matter how big the wrestling world has become and these superstars, how big that doesn't matter. Anybody. So it's always a big deal, man. And again, I grew up in the business. So it's like any kind of celebrity or champion or anybody who comes in is a special thing. And you did great.
Yeah. Well, it was a complete honor for me and Lane. We actually, during the week, we didn't know what we were going to get asked to do. They're like, hey, do you want to be a part of it? I'm like, all right. Well, we've never wrestled. We went to the Monster Factory down in South Jersey, got some pointers, and like saw wrestling on that kind of tier, which was incredible.
That's a classic. That's a iconic place you went.
Yeah, no, we saw all the pictures on the wall, like all the wrestlers that had been through. It was special, man. It was awesum. So
did you have fun?
Very honored. Oh my God, I had a blast. They made it pretty easy. They were like, hey, you're going to jump at this point, throw this, and then boom, bada bing, bada boom, we're out of here. So, just bring the energy. That's all.
That's it. You did. That was awesome. What about you, Trav? When do you kind of come in?
Oh, man, listen, when the opportunity presents itself, I'll dive in there. I've been dreaming about this, been working on my moves in the living room for years, trying to get my chance. I feel like I'm more of an aerial act, though. I'm off the rope. I'm off the ropes.
The top rope?
6'5"
top rope, baby.
That's scary.
You're gonna break your neck on that hard ass mat. I'm telling you right now, that thing is not as.
I love this shit. I'll die for this.
It's like the final boss in Travis. We got to figure that out.
There we go. Yeah.
All right, we do got to ask this last question. We ask it to all our guests, usually in whatever field. Don't really know which field to go for from here, but we'll ask you for Hollywood, I guess. Do you have a welcome to Hollywood moment?
Ooh.
Oh, man.
Can be good, can be bad.
Yeah.
Be like, holy shit, I'm actually doing this, or like, well, that was
sure.
Yeah.
It would be okay. The very first movie I ever did was a movie called Mummy Returns. And that was Brendan Fraser, was one of the biggest stars in the world, as he is today. He's a legend. And I was so excited to be cast in the film. Small part called The Scorpion King. Brendan, by the way, at that time, it turned into something.
Okay. All right.
No, it turned into, but for that, it was just in the beginning of the movie and at the end of the movie. 5 minutes total in the movie. Yeah. I was just so excited at the opportunity. Brendan Fraser, by the way, I always want to make mention of this. He was one of the biggest stars in the world. That was his franchise. I'm coming in like I've never acted before. I'm excited. He could have easily said, I don't know if I want this wrestler. Sure. He embraced me. I love that man for that. And he helped kick off my career. So
hell yes.
I go to, we're in the Sahara Desert, right outside of Morocco. I'm shooting the movie. I don't know what I'm doing. I haven't shot anything, but this is before the first take. I'm in the Scorpion King outfit. I'm sick, by the way. I got like 100-degree fever. I'm freezing. It's 110 degrees in the Sahara Desert. I'm like, my brain is spinning. I'm wobbly. Shit. It's not the way I wanted to kick off my acting career.
Right, yeah.
The director, Stephen Sommers, he calls action. We do the scene. It's an action sequence. A lot of guys, stunt guys, are running and flying and doing all this stuff for me, really taking care of me. He yells, cut. Boys, when he yelled cut, I knew in that moment, I got, you know how you hear that acting bug? Oh, the acting bug. I thought that was bullshit. I didn't know what acting bug was. He yelled cut. I went, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Holy cow. I love that.
Caught the acting bug right there in the middle of Sahara Desert. Yeah, it was very cool.
Amazing.
That's awesome story, man.
Listen, we can't thank you enough. Thank you so much for coming on.
DJ, thank you so much for your time, for just you being you, man. All the, you know, you are even cooler of a person than what your persona and everything has you've shown the world. You're such a humble guy, such a real guy, and I just can't say thanks enough for everything you've done for you know, a young jabroni like myself throughout my career, man. I still remember the day that I got introduced into the Super Bowl by you, and I got to see you work in that moment, and I was so just engulfed in you as a professional and you as a person, and you said what's up to me like you had known me my whole life, man. It just made my fucking life, dude. So thank you for doing that. And thank you for coming on and telling some stories and having some fun with us, and congrats again on the Smashing Machine, man. You fucking rock.
Hell yeah, man.
Well, look, thank you both. I appreciate it. Jason, Trav, thank you. Jason, I met you last year. It was an honor to meet you in Philadelphia. And Trav, I think we're down in Miami, right? When we met. So when I was doing the big intros for that game, I remember dapping up Trav as my man. I remember thinking,
no way.
This is a big motherfucker. I don't know how to, holy shit.
Yeah, right.
I was like, man. But listen, thank you guys so much. I had a blast, and I don't get a chance to do this a lot. So, you know, just hang out and just with my boys. So thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're the man, dude. Whenever you want to do it again, dude, please. You're always welcome back anytime, man.
Yeah. We'll do it again. We'll do it in person, and we'll have some tequila. Be good.
Hey, I'm in on that.
You got to threaten me with a good time. All right now.
Hey, that wraps up another episode of New Heights. Thank you so much to Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson for joining us.
Why is he such a good dude?
I mean, it's probably
such
because
a good dude, man.
He's charming, handsome, jacked,
fucking
great
really
actor,
good at what he does. Yeah, what the fuck,
driven, motivated,
and appreciative, man. He's just so
humble.
He's so humble and appreciative, man.
Make sure you're subscribed to the New Heights channel on YouTube and follow New Heights on the Wondery app or wherever you get your podcasts. You can listen to new episodes of New Heights ad-free right now by joining Wondery Plus in the Wondery app or on Apple Podcasts.
Once again, New Heights, a Wonder show brought to you by Peloton. Get that exercise right there in your house, your room, your gym, your garage, right there. It's right there whenever you need it. Follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with 1S for fun clips throughout the week. As always, thanks to our New Heights production team for putting this one together. And thank you to all the 92%ers for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we do. And always shout out to The Rock, baby. DJ, you're the best, brother.